But I want to get started with this video here by Winter Patriot 45. He was watching with its high definition footage from so-called Antarctica, and he was able to zoom in on the images since they were high resolution. He found several things that don't really make sense. So I'm gonna play his video and stop and comment on some of the discrepancies that he found. Let's go ahead and watch it.
Alright, so I'm looking at the screen here, and what do I see? So the cool thing about this is you can zoom in on the screen. Can you see it? So running right up here, a right angle all the way across, and it looks like things converge into this corner. And if you look at down here, right, this line runs all the way from almost this camera. Okay, so let's zoom in on it again. Let's zoom in. I mean, when you zoom in, I mean, the corner is completely obvious.
So let me stop right there. Do you guys see the two lines, the black lines? I'm gonna highlight them in red for you, so in case you don't see it. It's right there. Two lines as if it's like in a stage. See there, the black? I'm gonna highlight again, so you make sure, because he's gonna move around, show more evidences, but you can see right there the square, which makes me think that I might have been right where they filmed that. I initially thought they had filmed the whole thing at Michoud Studios, NASA Studios, somewhere in the southeast of the US. So see how huge this thing is? And you're gonna see when they remove those rocks, another green screen right there. So you could have filmed this whole TFE at that location. See there, another green screen. So kind of fits with the background. Once they have the green screen and they film whatever they have to film, you cannot see any difference. Look at these scenes. Those scenes are the ones they were filming at Michoud Studios and NASA. So looking back at that, we're gonna go back to the footage and he's gonna finish exposing more and showing more inconsistencies. Now the funny thing is that he was taping, watching and taping, showing the difference, and he placed a comment on Austin's original upload. So guess what they did? They went to the original and they edited. They blurred those black lines. Now you can't see it anymore. So what they have been doing, every time we point out some mistakes, they go there and fix and hide it. So definitely this has been a movie. You see there, it looks a lot like lines at the very corner of it. So let's go back and watch a little bit more.
There it is. The corner in the screen. Runs all the way out. And again, this is at, I noticed it like 51 minutes in to the video, and now at 52 minutes and 6 seconds, it's just obvious that there is a right angle and a blue line that cuts all the way up and across. Okay, and I'll just bring it down so it's better in screen on my camera here. And it runs all the way across. All the way across. All the way across. And they must have blended it better down the other side there, but you can see it ends up right there. See it? Blue line running all the way across the screen. I don't know. I wonder how they're going to, how Dave Weiss is going to explain this one away. It comes all the way down here. See it going all the way down here. That to me looks like the same of a gigantic LED screen. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, so I can come here. I can zoom in one of two ways. I can zoom in on their camera, or I can zoom in on my camera. Unfortunately, I got a little reflection there. I'm going to try to get reflections for you. How's the other one? Undeniable. See it? It's all the way down. Even into here, all the way down. It's completely nuts. And it makes that camera look like it's not, it's part of the screen. I don't know how far out the screen would be on the bottom. I have yet to see the image there, but seek and you shall find. There it is, running all the way across the sky on a right angle from here to here. I don't know how you explain that away with, the 360 camera or whatever it is they'll use to try to say that this sky isn't just converging locally here, and it's obviously being projected as the horizon. And this could be the fourth wall, right, that they had to cover up from their 360. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to try and get this out as quickly as possible. Again, right up here, cutting across, there's this line in the sky. And fortunately, you can zoom in on this footage from this 360 camera. That was obviously 360 of some kind of a screen that's projected for it. Come all the way across to a right angle. It cuts all the way down to the ground. There it is. See it? Right over here, right where my mouse is. I can just pull it, pull it right down. And you could see it. It's like a mirror projection across from one to the other. I mean, it's so obvious now that I've zoomed in on it. It's just crazy. So here we go. I haven't done, like, this is the first thing I found that was really anomalous for me. So, and I haven't, people can claim whatever they want about the other shadows and all the stuff. Nothing explains this to me better than they're using some kind of 3D screens. Like, how else do you define that there's this right angle in the sky there, other than it's just another part of the LED wall? And they thought they would have edited all this stuff out, I guess. I don't know. But here it is. Seek and you shall find. I mean, I pray on this stuff. Like, oh my God, if this is fake, please let me find it. And I found something really fake. So, looks fake because it blends right here at this line. And when I'm looking at a 4K screen, I'm videoing on my phone. But when I look at it and I blow it up on my Mac, it's just so obvious. There it is, the blending of the footage. Comes all the way up into the sky, all the way up. Makes the right angle and cuts back to the left. So there you have it. I don't know. I don't know why they'd have to fake it, but it definitely looks like it to me.
Well, I hope you were able to actually see. That's why I have highlighted red lines, the corner, the top line, and the side ones coming from top, this from the ceiling down. I don't think you would see those lines in Antarctica. My position from the beginning is that they filmed the 24-hour sun in studio. Then they traveled to Antarctica, and while they were in Antarctica, they released the footage from the studio, claiming to be real footage in Antarctica.